8:13 in the morning. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM, and we'll be having this on Facebook a bit later this morning, but we want to get right now into our conversation with the folks from the Midday Rotary who are joining us in the studio. Good morning, everybody. It is Chris Buell, Dave Schaefer, George Karlheim with us this morning. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Todd.
Good to have you with us here today. Flags for Heroes is here again. Who's first batting leadoff in this one? Because this is such a cool program.
I'll take the lead, Todd.
All right. Here's Chris.
Indiana Midday, we're holding our second Flags for Heroes fundraiser coming up here later in May. You may have seen it last year. We have quite a display of flags out in front of St. Andrews Village along Indian Springs Road. Mm-hmm. And the whole goal of the program is really to allow folks an opportunity to honor someone that's important to them, someone that's had an impact on their life, someone that's a hero to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And folks can, because it's the second year, people might think, well, I don't have a chance now. I can't jump on board, but they can.
They can. We're still looking for folks who want to sponsor a flag in honor of one of their heroes.
Absolutely. Which brings us to George, because, George, you actually have one that you have. Is that in honor of your father?
Yes, it is. It was the medallion that was left over last year. I had personally purchased it, and it is a very good quality medallion. And
hold it up for our Facebook followers here this morning.
All right.
It's gorgeous.
On the front, it has the eagle with the flag, and then on the back, of course, it has a list the hero and the year, and of course the sponsor.
Yeah.
So they are very good quality. Something Dave's been working on as well.
They're gorgeous.
Found them in a little help from Crooked Creek Creations here right down the street, and came out with a nice quality piece, bronzish looking, and they will hang on the flags for the duration of the project there. We have them out for about 2 weeks this year. Last year they were out for about 4 weeks due to the rain every other day, which we seem not to be able to get away from here in Indiana. But it's a great program. Like we said, it's the second annual, and we hope to keep on moving on with this. We do have approximately 100 flags. A few were damaged last year with the wind. Mm-hmm. We won't blame any of the groundhogs up there for trying to take any down, but
although we would not be surprised.
No, we would not be surprised. They are. We do have to put it up about a peg in about a foot deep in the ground, so we may have caused some traffic conditions for them. But we will put all 100 up. Last year we sold about 70 of the flags to individuals. Now we also take sponsorships that will place a business or a person's banner in front of the displays. And all that information is available on our website, which is
www.indianamiddayrotary.com.
Yes, and thank you for that, George. My glasses were a little fogged up.
Watching him put his glasses on, I'm wondering, okay, when are they going to actually focus in? George saved the day there, didn't he?
Well, I did see my eye doctor, and he says, your cheaters are not cheating anymore. You need better cheaters. So, and then I gave him a little joke, and I said, I'll see you next year. And I said, that's 2020, the year of the eye doctor.
Oh, there you go.
And he enjoyed that very much. So, but yeah, it's a great program. All the funds that we do receive will go to. Last year we went to the Veterans Parsonage and Pathways Homeless Shelter to help the vets locally of Indiana County. And we really try to focus this as a local fundraiser for our vets here in Indiana County. That's not going to change this year. We just hope to make more money this year to do that. Last year was a little over $3,000 we raised for the first year. That was pretty good for the first year of having the initial costs of purchasing the flags. And so on and so forth. So, like I said, if you're interested in that, feel free to get on the website. There's a PayPal site. You can click the button, boom, you're done. Yeah. Or reach out to anyone that you know at Indiana Midday Rotary. George also is kind enough to provide his cell phone number.
It is my business number, of course, area code 724-464-2233. And give us a call and we can answer any questions you may have.
Chris, weigh in here about the importance of this program.
Sure, this is an important program. As Dave alluded to, it allows us to support some veterans locally, some organizations locally that help veterans. So it's very much a good cause. We're happy to be able to support it. and we're very thankful that we have such a great community that supports us in our fundraising efforts.
It's a pretty easy thing for Midday Rotary to adopt a program such as this, isn't it?
Yeah, no question about that.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. So tell me about Midday Rotary. Who's going to be the spokesman here?
Well, we're a service club. We've been around for, I guess, about 29 years at this point, I think. And it's just a fun group, great opportunity to gather with, like-minded individuals who want to help out in the community. And so we have a lot of fellowship through that, and we're able to support great causes. So if you're interested, come on out and join us. We are meeting every Thursday at noon over at St. Andrews Village.
It's a beautiful thing. Dave, let's talk a little bit more about this particular project. And, we know how Indiana County feels about its veterans.
Yes.
And this is an opportunity, just as George did with his dad, recognizing him as a hero, to certainly reach out to people from the past who might not even be with us anymore.
Correct. Last year I got one for my mother and father, and it still hangs in my wall, and I didn't tell them a word about it. But they know that how I feel about them. And it's anyone in your life that you feel is a hero or meant something special to you, a coach, a neighbor, or a mentor in the past or present, so on and so forth. But just the feeling of that. And I do want to throw a thank you out to Brian Parks in St. Andrews. Brian couldn't be here today. His staff is spectacular, helping us do all the setup and takedown of that, along with our club members that help out to do that. Now, when you do buy the flags and the sponsor, you get the medallion, of course, after the fact. We'll get that back to the sponsors. And what we do is we have a ceremony on May 22nd, which is a Wednesday. It'll start at 6 o'clock. There's light refreshments provided by St. Andrews again. And we will speak for about 20 minutes. We'll have a speaker that is relevant to the day. And then we'll go out and have a bagpiper. Actually, he'll be there again this year. And as we come out, he'll play taps or Amazing Grace. We'll also have some piano music in the meantime at the ceremony. That's a very great ceremony. And I will say, if you come walking out there without a tear in your eye, you're not an American. So, especially as you're walking over the hill and you see the display, it's quite amazing. So it's a great time. It takes about an hour of your day. And if not, like this year, I'm going to buy one for my uncle, and I'm just going to drive him by because he's not that well to get out. So it's a great idea.
Well, that's one of the wonderful things about it is they're on display from what date to what date?
The 22nd, May 22nd through June 17th.
June 17th. So
Yes.
it's almost a month where people can drive by, and you're right. Especially if the honoree that you are paying tribute to is able to see it, and if they're still with us, or family members or whoever, just to take them by and let them see there would just be a wonderful thing. A terrific thing. And the groundhogs all stand at attention when you come by.
Saluting well. They don't know which arm to use, but they're okay.
It's a great, great program. So again, for somebody who wants to do this, what do they need to do, George?
Once again, they could contact us via the internet, www.indianamiddayrotary.com, or you can call me, and that is at 724-464-2233, or you can contact any of the members from the Indiana Rotary as well, and we would be more than happy to get a form out to them, and we'd love to have them support a flag, and it is quite a sight. For those of you've seen it last year, it was awesome, and we had a lot of support when we were putting the flags up too. I mean, people not only just honking horns and giving us the thumbs up, and it was definitely a great event.
Yeah. And for any companies that want to come along as sponsors, that they can do that too?
Absolutely. There's the ability or the opportunity that they could sponsor a corporate sign, whether it's 2 foot by 2 foot or 2 by 4 or 4 by 4, and we can talk to them about those. The very the 2 by 2 is $100, and the 2 by 4 is $175, and the 4 by 4 sign is $350, and it will be at the base of the field, and the flags are lit at night too.
There you go. Well, they have to be if they're going to fly.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, thanks so much for coming in to tell us about it. And again, the same contact information if you're on behalf of your company, if you're wanting to do one of those sponsorships, same contact information, the website, or you could just give George a call. Gentlemen, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it very, very much. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS AM 1160 and 101.1 FM.